Assalamu alaikum everybody. I hope that all are pretty well by the grace of Almighty. I'm also top of the world by the grace of Almighty. So today in this video, I'll be showing a perfect example of learning language. I have been making video for my page as well as I have been submitting this through my page so that those are learner, those are anxious of learning language, they can follow. So for this reason, I have been making video for my page for learning language. So I usually make many example. Visually. Visually. I did not make any perfect example to show that a man who has developed his language learning without being expert in English grammar, without being expert in English writing or some other things. So today in this video, I will show you that if you want to learn English language, you don't have to be the student of English department, or you don't have to be the student of IELTS or something. If you have just proper anxiousness, if you have just proper eagerness, then of course you can learn English language, although you are not expert in grammar, although you are not from an English environment. So today I would like to introduce a person who is very expert in language, who has a page, who has an amazing fan page. He has more than 11,000 followers, and he has an amazing fan base, and he usually shares his experience through his fan base, by which many students, many learners are having improvement for their language learning. So today I would like to introduce you my junior brother. Please brother, tell something about yourself.
Hello everyone, myself Jahid Hassan. I am a student of pharmacy department and I am a student of Comilla University. Currently I am a student I am in 4th year. Actually I am not an advanced level speaker in English speaking. I am a very beginner, but I try to upload some of my videos through Facebook and YouTube so that some of the beginners, they can get the motivation and they can get the inspiration that this poor guy can practice English speaking, so why not I? So this is actually a brief introduction about myself.
Okay, thank you Jahid. So I want to ask you a very amazing question. The question is, Jahid, as you are not the student of English department, and also you did not go to any coaching center, as well as you are the student of pharmacy faculties, so how did you get into learning language, or how did you get the inspiration to learn English language?
Actually from the very beginning of my university life, I was involved with different types of extracurricular activity. In the COVID period, I have started making different types of videos, but not in English. For the first time, when I noticed that one of my senior brother Shoak Bhai, he is doing great in English spoken. At that time, I get the inspiration that okay, Shoak Bhai is from Bangla department. He can practice English speaking, so why not I? So from this time I have started my English speaking journey, and it's not a big time, like maybe 1 year, but I did not continuous in this field. Several times I give up for various types of reasons, but again I whenever I back to this type of journey, and I try to connect with the English language enthusiast and who are very serious about English spoken, and who try to do something better in this field. And I think after connecting all of these people, and then I can get this type of motivation.
Okay, thank you Jahid for your nice answer. So I think that those will be our listener, or those will watch our videos. I think that if they can listen us very attentively, at least they will get some inspiration, at least they will get some ideas how they can start, as well as how they can remove their fear of language learning.
Yeah,
so Jahid,
I have one thing to say. Okay, here in this case I have one thing to say, that is I am not at advanced level. I think I have already said that I am a beginner, but I upload some of my videos. I noticed that some of the people, they try to sometimes they comment that brother, I am motivated by watching your videos, I need to start. So I think the beginners, they will get motivation from me, from you, or from the other persons, although we are also not advanced level.
yeah, of course, this is humble statement. Of course, I'm also not advanced learner, but my target is I will have to be advanced, and I think inshallah if I can do work continuously or for a long process, of course I will be able to become an advanced learner. So right now we are in the middle of our journey. If we can put it regularly, so inshallah we will be advanced learner. So Jahid, as you are the student of pharmacy faculty, so of course your future will be on this. So wherever you will go, your identification will be you are the student of pharmacy faculties, and your job or your career will be related with this. So although your career will be related with this, so why you have become anxious, or I mean, why you have a huge anxiousness to learn English language?
There are several reasons. There are many reasons beyond learning spoken English. First of all, as I am a student of pharmacy department, so from our department there are huge opportunity to go abroad, especially the European countries or America or Australia. This type of country. I noticed that some of my senior brothers they are now in this type of countries. So I have a great attraction towards this type of country. So in future maybe if I get the opportunity to go abroad, at that time I will try to go there. For this reason, IELTS is mandatory, and in IELTS there is a portion which is called spoken part, so I have to attend this part. So this is the first reason. Although my future is related to pharmaceutical industry or any research related job related to pharmacy or bioinformatics, this type of field, but again I need this. And then second thing is you know that if I try to stay in Bangladesh and if I try to get a job in any company, at that time English spoken can help me. And if I can show my spoken skill in front of Viva board, at that time obviously it will be very easier for me to get this job. So this is the second reason. And third reason, suppose think that I can do anything. I don't get any if in future I will not get any opportunity to go abroad, or if I don't get any opportunity to go any pharmaceutical company, at that time also in Bangladesh it's possible to earn money by teaching English spoken. I think we have many example in Bangladesh that different types of people they are earning their livelihood by teaching English spoken. So this is my last option, not first option.
Okay, thank you, Jahid, for your nice answer. So here we have got a message from Jahid that he says that he is a student of pharmacy faculties, but he wants to learn English language, and already he has learned English language well, and his target is not stuck in this. His target is he has to be advanced learner, as well as he will have to English like a native. This is his dream. And our message is that although he is not from pharmacy department, but he's learning. So why he's learning language? He is learning language because of his career. If we would like to make a bright career, if we would like to make a good career, even he also mentioned that if he has a dream to go to Europe or abroad. So if you want to set up your career in internationally or abroad, even if you want to do a good job in Bangladesh, so of course you have to have English language. If you are good at English language, then you will be able to present yourself perfectly. But if you don't have this skill, then you will have to face a lot of difficulties. You will not be able to prove yourself. If you have huge amount of ideas, but if you don't have proper language skill, then you will not be able to present your language. You will not be able to present your ideas, thoughts, your skill in front of your Viva examiner, in front of your teacher, due to lacks of English language. So his target is that he wants to develop his language skill, so that if he want to stay in Bangladesh, he can make a bright future performing well in Viva. And if he want to go to abroad, of course he will have to learn English language. So that's why he is learning, and already he has become a great speaker. So I think inshallah he will have a bright future, and he's going to be a advanced English language speaker very soon, because he is very anxiousness. So last of all, Jahid, I would like to ask you one question, and this is going to be our last question. The question is, so what will be your message for our audience, those who will watch us, or those who watch us? What will be your message for them if they want to learn English language? So what will be your advice? Just try to say within 1 minute.
Okay, as I am now in this field, so I have to face several times this type of question. So I think from my perspective, if anyone can try to be a fluent speaker in English speaking, at the time what he have to do, he don't need to think much about grammar or vocabulary about or any other pronunciation or this type of things. What he have to do, just he have to manage some of the practice partner, and he have to start practicing English speaking. That's the one and only advice from my side.
Okay, thank you, Jahid. You said very well. So I would like to add something within 30 seconds, and then inshallah we will wrap up our videos. So from Jahid, we can take him as an example that if we want to learn English language, we will not have to be very expert in English grammar. We will not have to be the student of English department. We will not have varieties of ideas or experience on English. If you have anxiousness to learn English language, but if you think that I want to speak English or I want to learn this language, so just start. You can start. What vocabulary you have, what structure you know, what grammar you know, you can start with this. And if you can do this continuously, what structure you will need for learning language, for expressing yourself, you will get this structure spontaneously. For example, when I started learning language, and also when I started learning language for the first time, we used to make many mistakes, and also we used to seek structure, how I should express myself, for using this structure, for using those structure. We used to think like this way. But but for me, I was good at grammar from intermediate. But right now, I have been doing work for my language, or for English grammar, for some other thing for long times. But for my experience, from his experience, we can say that for learning language, we don't need to be expert in English grammar. We don't need to have huge amount of vocabulary. Whatever we have, we need to just start. If we can start whatever we have, or what we have, and inshallah, if we can practice continuously, we will get result.